exactly when I started the video, they start talking. I just took a shower and my hair is wet and it looks like I'm not wearing clothes, but I am. I'm just wearing this nightie. So I was just thinking, of course this is another rant video, but don't let a bad experience change who you are as a person. Now what happens oftentimes is we go through a difficult situation, maybe with a person or generally, with friends, relatives, whatever it is. And it, bothers us so much, like it scars us to the point where we completely change who we are as a person. Maybe, in terms of not trusting someone or not being there for someone, or, being a little rude, you are scared to be nice to someone and stuff like that. But I think a bad experience or a bad situation should never change you as a person. Of course, you have to learn from it, learn from the experience, stand up for yourself, or whatever you have to do at that moment, do it. But don't let that change you. Learn from it so that you don't put yourself in that same situation twice. Learn from it so that the same person does not hurt you in the same way again. Learn from it so that you can protect your peace and protect yourself from being in that situation. But don't let that change you as a person, because who you are is very important and you are amazing as you are. And the minute you let a situation or a bad experience change you as a person, it means that you are letting that experience impact your life so much that you choose to be someone else that you are not. And that is why I think it's important to learn, to keep these lessons in mind, but let it go. Don't become a bitter person. Don't become the person that does not trust someone. And I'm talking about this from personal experience. Like over a few months, I've struggled with trusting people. I've struggled with opening up to people because of a certain bad experience or whatever it is. And I'm slowly trying to overcome it and not let that experience or not let that bad situation change me. Because if I'm going to be someone with trust issues, or I'm going to be with someone who is not going to stand up for someone else, or is not going to be who I am as a person, then that's not me, and that over time is just going to suffocate me, and that is going to bother me inside a lot. So learn from that bad experience, no matter whatever it is that has happened in your life, or whatever past experience that you have. Learn from it, and you should never forget what it taught you. Don't let it go to the point where you are very careless and you keep putting yourself in that same situation over and over again. Don't do that, but learn it. Remember the lesson you learned from that situation, and keep that in mind so that you are very careful in future and you don't repeat the same mistake. But don't let that change you as a person. Don't become a bitter person. Don't become someone who you are not, because you are absolutely amazing the way you are, and you should remain like that no matter what happens on the outside. Of course, these things don't happen overnight. It's like a process. You learn every day. You get better at it every day. I'm still learning. I still struggle with a lot of things. I still I'm learning to completely be myself, because in the past I was someone who completely trusts, I never had problems with trusting people and all of that. And then over time, it changed. But just know that it is a process. It takes time. It happens slowly, and you are going to learn all these things slowly, and it's not going to happen, all at once, or it's not going to happen overnight. It's a process, and you'll have to slowly learn, and you have to learn to be really kind to yourself during this process. Don't put that pressure on yourself that you need to change immediately or whatever it is, because it's never easy to go through a bad experience. It's never easy to be in a situation like that. It is very, very difficult. And when you come out of it, and to not let that situation define you or affect your life in a certain way, it will take time. It is a process. And you know, during this process, be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and always remember that only if you love yourself, you will be able to love anyone else. If you do not have love for yourself, you will never be able to give it to anyone else. So be kind to yourself during this process, and keep in mind all the lessons. Don't, you know, see, I understand as humans, we like to give people chances and all of that. There's nothing wrong in giving someone another chance, but don't be stupid enough to put yourself in the same situation again, because if you put yourself in the same situation, then that is your fault. Maybe the first time the bad experience happened, but if you have put yourself in the same situation again, then it is your fault. So that is why I tell you, learn from your bad experiences, learn from that situation, so that you are careful. You can obviously give a person, or give whatever situation, whatever it is that is happening in your life, another chance, but you can also be careful and protect yourself and protect your peace while doing it as well. So yeah, don't change yourself because of any bad experience, because you are absolutely amazing the way you are, and I think you should stay the way you are, because that is who you are, and that is what makes you so unique and so beautiful. And don't let anyone change that. My hair is looking crazy right now because I'm trying out like a mask, so only after like it completely dries I can really tell how the mask has done. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come here quickly and say this to you, because nowadays I like sharing my thoughts and whatever's running on in my head to you guys, because I've realized that all of us by the end of the day are struggling with something that we don't speak about. And if I can come here and speak and you're able to relate to me, then I would be really happy. So I will meet you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.